I released my first book, Love and Misadventure, and it would have been about 2011 when I was, I guess you could say, discovered. When my writing went viral on Tumblr, and I was getting lots of requests every day. Do you have a book? Are you going to have one available? So I just saved up the money and went into self-publishing. And you know, I was just hoping that maybe I would just make back what I spent. It was just one of those things that the sales just started to snowball, and then I think within 3 months I'd sold over 10,000 copies, which was a huge amount for a self-published book. So obviously it started to make bestseller lists and get the interest of New York publishers and agents, and I was signed up and published in like really quickly. It all happened really, really fast. I do get writer's block from time to time, but I think more than that is deciding what idea to go with and what direction to head in next. I find inspiration can come from anywhere, and it's so unexpected. It normally likes to come when, you know, you're just about to fall asleep at night. And you've got to get up to write it, because if you don't, then you lose it. There's no way you remember, even if you tell yourself that. Poemsia is it's fiction, so it's a look at the, sort of like a backstage glimpse at the modern poetry movement, which is something that has really taken off in the last few years. Since the release of Love and Misadventure in 2013, where poetry was a lot of bookstores didn't even have a poetry category. It was falling on the wayside. You know, it was as popular as knitting and a lot of, you know, other underground things. So it's had a huge resurgence. I think that's just been really magical. I like both, and I also like experimenting with combining the two. There's a sense of, you know, what is a poem and what is prose, and when do the two intersect, because sometimes it's really hard to tell. There isn't a clear line between the two, and I love that. My inspiration comes from so many different places. It comes from my own life. It comes from people that I love, that affects me, even from my readers who share beautiful stories.
Do you get inspired by them as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
When I first started out on Tumblr and I was getting this huge following, I remember readers would write in with their stories, and I was doing poem requests. This was so long ago, but it was a lot of fun. So I tried to put myself in their shoes and to imagine what it would be like from their point of view, and that I felt that creatively that was a really exciting. And you just have to choose what voices you listen to, and I think that's one of the most important things for a writer, is to have a few people that you hold in high regard and that you respect their opinion.